what are some ways homeowners can prepare their homes for hail and fire, or building owners too?
We're not the ton of hail, so, we'll talk more with Lee about that kind of stuff. But I know, wildfires hit us hard this last year. One of the things that we heard a lot about and talked a lot about was a WUI area, WUI, wildfire urban something. I should
Interface?
know that off the top of my head. Yeah, there you go. That being that they expanded that area and we kind of got designated in areas we've never been before, it opened up a new conversation about how to protect your home. And one of the main things that came out of that was intake vents and focusing on using specialized intake vents that have like a mesh inside of them that don't allow sparks to come in. Because if the house is going to burn and the fire is upon you, there really isn't a lot you can do. But if you're in a situation where, like what happened with us, there was a wildfire across the river and nobody thought it would cross the river. And it did, because we found out that sparks can fly up to 3 miles. And
Wow.
so what you want to do is
Dang.
protect your home in that manner. And so from the spark standpoint, the intake vents are going to be the main place that they would enter the home and then smolder and then cause fire.
Wow.
That was good to know.
3 miles.
I
Crazy.
didn't know that.
Lee, with the big hailstorm we just had in Denver, what's a good way homeowners, because you work with residential homeowners, how can they prepare their home for hail?
Yeah. So I think that I would say overall to prepare your home for like hail season, because, there's really no way that you can prepare your home for hail, but you can prepare your home for the rains that come in and kind of storm season. And so I want to touch base just really quickly because we had those Marshall fires, if you remember, before, and that just really smoked an area out by Boulder and Boulder County that they were not prepared for those fires. And so
Yeah.
just two kind of quick things that I have taken away from people I've talked to. Those intake vents are super cool, but also this ties into prepping your home for spring or hail season, right? Clean out your gutters. That's like one of the biggest things that you can do to prepare for, rain. We just had all of that rain. We even had rain and hail in Colorado like that for 4 years. And so I got so many calls for roof leaks, and I'd go out and look at it. And a lot of the times it's clogged gutters. And if you have debris in your gutter and that, what did you call it, Wendy?
Cinders?
The cinder that travels 3 miles. If you have stuff in your gutters and it's up there, it could light up like that. So definitely cleaning out your gutters, making sure that they work properly is huge. And also, doing yard maintenance, brush things away from your home, clean out bushes or landscaping to get those things away from your home, which will help as well. You can't really do anything to protect your home from hail, but I think that water, which comes with hail, right, is more important to protect your home with. Have your roof checked, make sure things are sealed, things are caulked. Gutters and downspouts are a big one that, we've seen so far.
Well, and identifying in that roof inspection, cracked vents, cracked, pipe flashings. Those are the number one ways we start to see leaks too. So
chimney flashing is a huge one, making sure that's done properly. So just kind of homeowner maintenance, I think people forget about their roof until something happens. So you really should have somebody come out and look at your roof at least once a year, or when you get your gutters cleaned out, have the gutter crew just kind of pop up there and take a look,
On your point about the chimney too, really quick, we're in a weird area where, we're pretty tepid climate and a lot of people don't use their fireplaces. And so they have these brick fireplaces that they build with the house and then they never use it. And the fireplaces, eventually the chimney on the outside, the brick loses its sealant. And so then in our area, we get a lot of leak calls, especially when we have days upon days of rain the bricks get saturated and the water starts running in the house. So another part of maintenance would be, when we're up there doing the cleaning and inspection of all that stuff, it's an extra 20 minutes, half hour for us to do a new sealant on the bricks that lasts another couple years. And just another part of maintenance is huge. And I think we don't talk a lot about that. We don't teach people how to maintain their homes.
AskARoofer minisodes are brought to you by AskARoofer.com and RoofersCoffeeShop.com. In each bite-sized episode, we explore everything from basic roof maintenance tips to the latest in roofing technology and sustainability. Whether you're a homeowner, a building owner, or just curious about the craft, these minisodes are packed with valuable insights to help you navigate your roofing projects and home or building ownership with confidence. So stay tuned, solve your roofing puzzles, and let's stay ahead of the curve with AskARoofer minisodes. Go to AskARoofer.com to learn more today.